All right, let me start this off. I'm yours, Elizibar, by the way. Hi. Let me start this off by saying, if you remember my review of issue 1, then you know my opinion on this. If you don't remember my review of issue 1, let me summarize it. This sucked. Now, we're here at issue 2. All right? That statement applies to issue 1. Issue 2, completely different story. I really enjoyed this. As far as I can tell, you could have summarized issue 1 with like 2 pages. Hi, I'm Amanda Ripley. Hi, I'm the other lady. What's her name? Zora. Zora Hendricks. And we hate Wayland Yutani. And we stole a ship. Like, boom. We stole some data from this facility. And it's led us to here. Like, issue 1 was the prologue. And it was boring as all get out. Here, it's not boring as all get out. So they got a bunch of synths. They're gassing the people on this colony ship, and later on they load them back on. Ripley and Zora break onto the ship. I'm not sure what's up with their eyes there. Maybe too much eyeshadow. Sometimes the art looks kind of funny. I think this is the colorists. The colors kind of goofed up on that. It doesn't look good there, but then sometimes the art looks pretty darn good. Like, we go from that to over here, and I really like the depiction of their faces. I really like this sequence. Look at this. They look great in these suits. Well, I guess it really means the suits look great, but it looks pretty darn good. The use of the like smudgy fogness, the stuff for the lights, like it's nice. So sometimes it's sometimes it's It doesn't rise to like super greatness, but it's pretty good. It's very serviceable. I've paid for way worse art. In fact, hold on. I probably have an example of way worse art right here. I can pull out. Preview of coming attractions. Where are the backgrounds? Okay, now that we're back with our regularly scheduled book, look, there are backgrounds. Even if it's just like there's some pipe stuff on the wall or a grill or whatever, there's a background. It's pretty good. So they break onto that ship and they want to get on the research station, and they're fighting their way through. Oh, here they are loading the people back on the colony ship, which they then proceed to crash onto the planet. Their synthetic Davis is gonna like hack into the nuclear weapon or something, and it's good stuff. I wonder, is that action stuff? Where's that at? Oh, hold on. No. I want to show the other action scene, the one earlier in the book. Because this is kind of bad decision making, and it's maybe the kind of bad decision making that real people make, as opposed to the kind of bad decision making that you make just to have drama in your plot. So there's a synth carrying some stuff. He sees them. He runs. Fortunately, according to Davis in his paragraph of text, he can't signal back into the research ship, which makes sense. Airlock doors are probably pretty thick. You probably don't want stray signals getting into like the research base, so it kind of makes sense. And so Amanda Ripley tackles the synth, who then proceeds to beat the crap out of her. Now, you were just told that it's like signal proof, and it's probably soundproof too. So why didn't you just shoot this guy? Because when we flip over to the next page, that's exactly what happens. And there are no consequences for shooting him. All that's happened is that Ripley's helmet's gotten busted. They have to patch it. And Davis tells them that the synth is equipped to detect minute concentrations of respiratory gases. So it knows where things are breathing. I'm not going to spoil the rest of this. It's pretty good. This is a really tense scene. I know it's kind of short, but I saw this, and the way the reflections look, like he's got a skull, that's pretty ooky, man. That is pretty ooky. I really liked it. Then when he explodes into all the synthetic gore and viscera, like, I don't know that there's that many hoses where his head should be, but gross and cool, you know? Oh, that's not his head. Hold on. Oh, I saw the art wrong. I thought that was a head shot and his head exploded to this stuff. But no, there's his head. That's just his chest. I see that now looking here. The angle doesn't make any sense, though. Maybe I should strike the art a little bit. Well, he could have spun around or something. Oh, he shot from behind. Which kind of makes this spray... That happen? I guess that could happen. You know what? I'll allow it. Just because this is such an awesome, goopy mess. The dialogue... The synthetic that is on their side sounds kind of goofy, but the dialogue is a lot better, namely because there's a lot less of it. There's a lot less exposition. There's a lot more doing. It's a much more interesting book than the first one. I really want to read the next one and see what issue 3's got going on, because they leave off at this absolutely killer cliffhanger, and it's the mean kind of cliffhanger, like you're watching, Better Call Saul, and it's like the next to last episode in the season, and it cuts off like right before somebody reacts to the big reveal that somebody burned somebody's house down or whatever. Like that's the kind of tension we're left with at the end of this issue. It's brutal, it's mean, and it's effective, and it's a pretty darn good book. I was not expecting it to be nearly this good. I came into it with expectations in the basement, and instead I got something that was like, yeah, we're going up the stairs to the second floor, baby, and we got snacks, you know? I'll see you all next time. Aliens Resistance turns out is actually worth checking out. And bye-bye. Also, be sure to check out down below. There's a link to like my Discord server, my Twitter. Come talk to me. Like, I love talking about comic books, movies, music, games, all that kind of stuff. I'd love to hear from you. And there's probably something to click somewhere here on the screen because I'm playing around with end cards. So maybe you want to click that and discover something new. All right, take care of yourself and bye-bye.